Hello, my name is Brian. I am a victim of gang stalking in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Community based harassment, actually, I think is the more accurate term to describe what I'm experiencing. I'm targeted by grown up bullies, and they do all kinds of things. They shine lights into my windows at night, headlights from cars, and there's a hill that they can shine them into my second story, and they do that too. A guy across the street verbally harasses me all the time. Tried to report it to the police. Another guy threatened to shoot me. Another guy actually threatened to shoot me on top of that twice. And I'm a victim of colors technique. They used the color red to harass me. I think this was developed by the KKK from what I read. It's used by hateful people now. I hate it. I hope that you guys that experience this, or if you don't, that you know about it. But if you're experiencing it, then pray. It works. God will save you. He will intervene. He will lift you up above all this harassment. Trust me. He is awesome. He will do things if you follow His guidance to lift you up higher than these bullies and let you shine forth, which is what the devil and these bullies don't want you to do. They don't want to be found out. I love you all. Just some more about my experience with this. When I was threatened, I was watching from my lawn chair some kids in a yard playing, and one of them was abused by an older person, and little girl said, "That's child abuse." And I said, "Yeah, that's child abuse." Here in this community that is kind of like not too keen on stuff like that. And the guy in the house across the street must have heard that and stuck a laser sight for a rifle straight out the middle of his living room window. Right on me I saw it on the ground as I was getting up off the lawn chair, and then he put it up on my leg. Tried to report to the police, but he made up excuses and said he couldn't take a report on it. The other guy, he sat on his porch. He made sure he had my attention. He used a lighter one time. He put it right in front of his face and glared right at me with the lighter like this from his porch to make sure that he had my attention. And then later on he went like this. I think it was a few days later. When he had my attention again, when I was just trying to be out in my yard, they try to keep you isolated inside or whatever. He goes like this. He points his finger at me and goes like that, like he's shooting me. And then he puts it at his own head and goes like that. So I guess he's threatening to shoot me and make it look like suicide. Which, with the way the police respond to the threat, that I received before, the way they responded to that, obviously they can do that and make it look like suicide. And another time he walked right past me, right up the street as I was standing out in the end of my driveway. He walked right past me, and he was close enough that he could do this so I could hear him. He goes like that. I felt like the way he did it, I felt like the bullets were going through me, and it was making the blood squirt out of my heart, the way he was making that sound effect. It was very threatening, very scary. I tried to report that to the police. The police went down there, checked him out, came back and said, "Oh, he's just down there with his kids. He's, they're not his kids, actually. He's a stepdad type dude." And the police was like, "So, he didn't take a report because he looked like a family guy or something, because there were kids in the house." So they didn't take a report there either. It's pretty sick and twisted. These guys aren't smart, but they know how to threaten people and follow whatever techniques that they follow. So just pray. God will save you. He will intervene. You can trust Him. Pray, believe Jesus lives. He will deliver you.